Hey everybody, thought I'd make a quick video. I'm going to do a quick review on a Predator chipper shredder from Harbor Freight. So the reason I'm doing this is I bought 13 acres of forest land about 6 weeks ago, and as you can see, it is really thick, has a bunch of dead branches on every tree real low. So we've been going around knocking off all the dead branches, trying to, if a fire does happen to come through, hopefully it'll stay on the ground, not get up in the trees. Anyways, and I'm using the chips to put down on the road that I built because it's really dusty. So here's the chips I've been putting down on the road. And as you can see, it goes out there. So I cut this road in, it's about 100 yards in, and then I've got it twist back and it goes back another couple 100 yards deeper in the property. So anyways, that's how it looked, and this is how it's beginning to look. As you can see, a little more healthy. You can actually see through the trees, hopefully reduce the fire hazard. So what I'm trying to do is get all this junk we're knocking down and cutting the jack pines down, get them shredded and off the ground, like I said, just to kind of clean it up and reduce the fire hazard. So Predator 212cc chipper shredder. I was kind of surprised when I bought it. The only thing you have to put on are the wheels, that foot, and the back handle. Pretty simple. I can tell you right now, the biggest pain in the butt about this thing is that, call that a guard, I guess. Just a chunk of rubber sliced up. It makes it a pain to put it in the upper hopper. So this thing, I can tell you right now, and I don't know if they're all like this, but it is finicky. As you can see, it's pull start. It's kind of an odd place for a on-off switch. In fact, it's not even a switch per se, it actually rotates. And then we have the throttle control. This one right here has to be over there to start, so it claims, and then the fuel. So this thing, when I first bought it, it started up 2 pulls right out of the box. Let it run for a second, and I turned it off. Turned it back on, and I could not get it to start. So ultimately, I figured it was flooded. So I turned off the fuel. I popped that side bolt just a little bit off that bowl, let the fuel drain out, and it finally got it started. So when I turn it off, before I turn it off, I shut the fuel off, kill it, and let it do its thing. And I think the most I've had to pull it's 3 or 4 times ever since, and I have to play with this start switch every now and again. So it says 1/2 inch stick diameter on the top, 3 inch on the that lower hopper. So I'm going to put 4 different types of material through. I've got some little jack pines. Most of these are dry. They've been pulled out of the ground. There's a couple that are still green, and then we've got a couple of big dogs. As you can see, that's probably more than what they claim is a 3 inch diameter. But this thing will take it, it will chip it if you use your head. You can't just put it in that hopper and let it go. It will kill the machine every time. Doesn't matter if it's dried or green. Anyways, so you can't see in there real good, but once you pull that pull cord, the chipper is connected to the crank. There's no clutch. So when you pull it, it's rotating everything. So when you let that branch go, if you're not careful, it'll plug that thing up, and then you have to clean it out to get it started. So here's some green branches. I'll put those through on the top. They're probably, I mean, like I said, everybody's got a different opinion of diameter. I'd say it's more than a 1/2 inch. And then this junk is the easiest to hold it over that top hopper and just break it into little pieces and let it drop into the hopper, do its thing. So let me get this thing started. We'll get some chips going. Like I said, it comes with a bag. I'm gonna build a chip box for it, but this bag's not too bad. It keeps the dust down a little bit, and it puts out some air out of that. Let me show you here. Just this little chute here, discharge chute, as you can see in there, maybe. So yeah, you wouldn't want to get your hand in there to tear it right off. So I use the bag. It just keeps the chips where I want them, and then I can spread them down the road. So let's see if we can get this thing started real fast. And if you hear some cussing, I apologize. Not really, because I don't care if I offend people. Okay, as you can see, it's loud. Started on the first pull. I have probably 10 to 15 hours on this. I have run a lot of material through it. It's been pretty durable so far. Like I said, it's $450 with the 20% off coupon. Let's get this going and see if we can make it work. tell that was a green one. I didn't hold it back, and it about killed the machine. here's this stuff. Like I said, I just I bring it over the skipper machine, just break it up. That was fun. Okay, so as you can see, you wouldn't want to get your hand in there. It will handle some pretty big material if you're careful and don't let it go. It will vibrate the hell out of your hands. And I'll grab this bag and come over here and dump it out and show you what we got. Anyways, I think it's well worth the money. And it's definitely going to reduce the amount of fuel that I have sitting in the timber. And then I just been spreading it out. And it's been doing a pretty dang good job of keeping the dust down. Anyways, if you're looking at a chipper shredder, my opinion is that Predator from Harbor Freight's worth the money. If you are, going to use it a bunch in the first 90 days, if you're not happy, they'll take it back, give you your money back. So I hope that helps, and have a good day.